Hi everybody, it's Linnea. Today I have a very easy, very simple one-layer card design for you. I needed an encouragement card. Not something that was for something too serious, so I wanted to have a cutesy encouragement card, but I need to put this through the mail. So I decided to make a one-layer card. This is something that is very hard for me to do. I like dimension, and oftentimes in my cards, I'll have 2 or 3 layers of foam tape because I really like to have that depth and the shadows that the dimension creates. But since this card needs to go across the country, I thought that one layer would be better. So I'm using the Knockout Nibbles stamp set. This stamp set is perfect for a lot of different occasions. There's a birthday sentiment in here. You could say you're the best, you're the greatest. It's great for Father's Day cards, but there are 3 sentiments in here that are stacked together on the stamp set. They're separate sentiments, but they are lined up together right on top of each other. And they say, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, start all over again. And I thought that was just perfect for my friend that needs a little pick-me-up. Couple that with this cute little hamster who's knocked out on the ground. I just thought it was so cute. So I used a stamping platform and I stamped all of these images together, and I used my Blackout Hybrid Detail ink, perfect for Copic coloring. I stamped this twice to make sure that I had a deep black impression, and I didn't let it dry at all. I went immediately into my Copic coloring, and there's no smudging, no smearing whatsoever. So this ink is really perfect for Copic coloring. Now, my coloring is very simple. I use 2 markers for each color, so very easy blending. I start with my darker color. So for these gloves, I'm using R29 and R27. So I start with the R29 and just outline some of the areas where I want there to be shadows. Since this is a circular item, I kind of go around the gloves to make the shadows on the outside and then lighter on the inside. Same thing for this pudgy little hamster. I wanted to make him rounder in appearance, so I'm going to just kind of outline and trace him. I'm using E57 and E55 for the outer part of his body. And then for the inner part, I'm using E55 and E53. So the same color family of markers, just kind of stepping down with each marker so that way they blend together and they go together, but you still have that differentiation of color. Now this is a one-layer card, like I said, and this is a very simple design. So I wanted to do something to kind of bring a little bit more of a pop of color and a little more attention to this Knockout Nibbles little hamster guy. I'm taking a couple colors of Copic markers. Once again, I have B66 and Y38, and I'm just going to do a little bit of dotting detail around this little hamster body. So what I do is I just kind of go in between big and small dots. I'm starting with my darker color, my blue, and then I'll layer my lighter color on top. That way I can make sure that I have an equal number of dots. I don't count or anything, I just eyeball it. But all I do is I just go kind of a big dot and then dot around that with little dots. Another big dot, dot around that with little dots. And once I finished up with the blue, I'm coming in with the yellow marker and doing the same thing. You can switch up your colors of markers. I thought about doing red to match the gloves, but I thought doing the blue and the yellow would stand out even more rather than having just more red on the card. Once I'm done with this dot detail, I decided to keep it just like this. I thought about doing some enamel dots, but I really wanted to stick with this one-layer card design and stretch myself. I'm taking liquid pixie dust. I have a small fine detail watercolor brush from Ink on 3, and I just put a couple squeezes of the liquid pixie dust into this brush, and that's it. I don't add water, you definitely can, but the liquid pixie dust is formulated so that it won't smudge water-based inks, so like dye inks or pigment-based inks. So I don't add any water. That way, no matter what I'm doing, Copic coloring or watercoloring, it's not going to smudge with the liquid pixie dust inside my marker. I put that all over this little Knockout Nibbles hamster, and look at that shimmer and shine, so pretty. That's it for this card. Super easy, super simple. I hope you use this dotting detail technique and kind of make it your own for a variety of different occasions. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!